Oh man, it is Saturday night. I need to talk about yesterday. So it's Friday. I was off work. Got up and had breakfast with my wife. We went on the campus, ate in the dining hall. Um, didn't have the healthiest of breakfasts. I wasn't really planning to, but I figured the rest of the day would be decent, so I could afford one meal that wasn't great. I was actually down in weight. I was down to 278, which felt amazing. But I was also very dehydrated. So I had a kind of crap breakfast. I had some eggs and sausage, but then also some French toast. And actually don't know what else I had that was not great. So maybe it actually wasn't that bad. So then I ran some errands and I was at Sam's Club. So I had 2 hot dogs for lunch. Um, Again, okay. I really only needed one. I got the two. Ate the first one, felt kind of content, but I had spent the money on the second one. So I ate it. In retrospect, I wish I would have thrown it in the fridge when I got home and then maybe had it as an afternoon snack. The one small win there is that, the hot dogs at Sam's come with a fountain drink. I just drank club soda instead of, soda with syrup. Like I said, I was dehydrated, so I drank a whole one of those, and that helped get some water back into me. Um, and then I did not do any work on the house yesterday. My back just really started to hurt. Something in my lower back, it didn't feel great first thing in the morning, and just as the morning went on, it got worse and worse and worse. And I was feeling rough by the afternoon. So when I got home, I laid down in bed for a few hours and I found a couple different positions that it felt pretty decent, but then anytime I would shift, it would really hurt. So I tried to get the water into me, thinking that maybe I was getting some muscle cramping from being dehydrated. I don't know. I mean, that was Friday, and I squatted and deadlifted on Monday and benched on Tuesday, but I mean, 3 days later to have something happen, I don't know what could have caused it other than we did painting on Thursday evening and I was kind of hunched over and in some weird positions, but I felt fine Thursday night. So I don't know. Did not feel good. Then my wife got home and we talked about dinner, and neither one of us really wanted to have what we had planned. So we ended up going to a pizza shop. I was just craving pizza so bad. I have not had good pizza in, probably 2 months since I went dairy free. I'm not sure exactly how long it's been, but I really wanted some good pizza, and I knew I wasn't going anywhere that evening, so I just went ahead and got pizza. I actually had a calzone. Oh man, it was so good. Just the whole combination of flavors and the cheese, and it tasted like real cheese. It didn't taste like vegan cheese, because vegan cheese, in my experience so far, I find to be pretty disgusting. If you enjoy it, great for you. If you've got any suggestions, shoot them my way. But man, so far, I have not found one that is anything near the real thing. So I had that. Then we did get ice cream. And I was thinking of getting full fat ice cream, full fat dairy ice cream, because I was like, well, I already had cheese, so kind of screw it. I know what my evening's going to be. But, the ice cream shop we went to had a vegan ice cream that I enjoy. I've had it before. And so I figured there's no point in kind of pushing my luck. I also thought that would be a decent test, because really the only dairy I had had was just the cheese on that pizza. And I still didn't feel fully convinced that dairy was the issue. So we were sitting there eating our ice cream. My stomach started to rumble. Wife drove us home. Um, sure enough, I mean, I have felt much worse in the past, but the feeling was quite familiar. And the only thing different was the cheese. So unfortunately, it looks like I have to fully admit that cheese, dairy, something related to that really does impact me, and I need to very much limit that. So good to know. sad to know. Moving forward, I might try, now that I'm certain that it is actually dairy, I might mess around with like goat cheese, see if that affects me. Might play with lactate as well. I tried that once in the past and didn't get any success from it, but for whatever reason, I'm finding different things affect me differently now than they used to, so it's worth a shot again. So overall for the day, not a lot of real good health choices, and then with my back hurting, I was just kind of laid up, put me in a bad mood. I don't know. It wasn't a total loss of a day. I chose to eat the vegan ice cream, which helped my stomach. I don't think that's any healthier overall, but for me, it is a better choice. Breakfast was okay. A couple hot dogs for lunch. It could have been worse, but it was not a great day from a health perspective. I didn't do a lot to help myself be healthier. So that was the day. I was so tired whenever I got home last night, and my stomach was so upset that I just couldn't get myself to record. I actually forgot about it until I was in bed and half asleep. So it is what it is. Chalk that up to not the best day I've had. Take the L, move on. In the past, a bad day like that probably would have derailed me in a big way, but for instance, right now, I'm looking forward to getting back to work on Monday and getting back in our exercise routine. Not so much the work part, but getting just back into our regular routine. So that's it for Friday. I'm going to go ahead and call it the end of this video. Big takeaway is just remember, not every day is going to be perfect. Every once in a while, there's going to be a bad day from a health perspective. The important thing is to not let that derail you and to move on and to make better choices the next day. So I hope you guys had a better Friday than me, but if you didn't, I hope you can take some solace in the fact that you're not alone, and sometimes it happens. You're human, move on, make better choices tomorrow. All right, I'm going to sign off for this video and check back in for the Saturday recap.